All right. Well, hello. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great, and you?
I am well, thank you. And thank you for taking time out of your day to meet with me for this 15-minute franchisee interview. My name is Jenna. I am the development director here for Right at Home. And I'd love for everyone to learn more about you. So go ahead and introduce yourself, where you are located, the number of territories you own, and when you became a Right at Home owner.
Of course. Well, thank you very much for having me. I'm very excited because I used to watch all these episodes when I was doing the research, like 2 years ago or something like that. And I remember you were my background music. If I was, putting my kids to sleep or whatever I was doing at night. So yeah, my name is Eduardo Penalosa. I am in San Antonio, Texas, Southeast, and I became a Right at Home franchisee around January, February 2024, and we opened our doors in November 15th. It was a longer process because of the investor's visa process, which is something that takes a while. And we just turned 1 year old. It was our first anniversary like a week ago. We have around 28 employees, and we have served around 13,000 hours of care by now. So it has been a very exciting journey.
Awesome. Congratulations, 1 year mark. You did it. How
Yeah.
wonderful. And I hear you have another little surprise. Would you like to share?
Oh yeah. Well, Sophia, our daughter was born 2 weeks ago. So now we are a family of five. We have two girls and a boy that is very, very energized. And yeah, we were very, very excited and very happy. Our family is growing, and also, at the same time, we're very invested in this venture.
Absolutely. And as you mentioned, coming on an E2 visa and going through that process as well. You did it, you're here, and congratulations.
Yeah, and our daughter was born here, so yeah, it's
Okay.
been amazing.
Wonderful, wonderful. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your background, Eduardo, before you became a right at home owner?
Yeah, of course. Well, I spent around probably 15 years climbing the corporate ladder in Mexico City. I'm originally from Mexico City,
Mhm.
and my last roles were basically as a head of growth for Grupo Modelo, which is a beer company,
Mhm.
um, and also worked for Walmart in the marketing team. I
Mhm.
have a master's degree that we did in the Barcelona School of Management in Spain. And for me, this is very exciting because I wanted to create something, more with more purpose and with more something that I could just own. And it was a very difficult decision,
Mhm.
resigning a corporate job that was very, decent.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm very happy and I'm excited. Every month we're growing every month, and we face challenges and learning opportunities every week.
Mhm.
But yeah, I believe it was the right choice.
Mhm. And I'd like to stay on that when you say the right choice. What made you decide to go with right at home?
Well, many things. I did a lot of research.
Hmm.
Actually, Jen Chaney was she was very surprised that I had like my Excels for everything. And I remember I think I showed her my research, like all the companies that I was doing research, and Right at Home was probably the strongest brand or one of the strongest ones. So as a brand, I know how important is a brand because of my background, right? I
Hmm.
mean, I was in marketing, so I
Hmm.
know the the strength of a brand is important when you're doing pretty much everything from, just traditional marketing and also online marketing. If you have a brand that supports you, it is easier to climb the ladder there. So a strong brand was the first reason.
Hmm.
Um, Also the Right Start program. I
Hmm.
think that's something that is incredibly, for someone with my background, that I'm very used to structure and a project plan and
Hmm.
deadlines and that kind of thing. For me, it was like just, switching companies or switching jobs and starting from there, and having that guideline and that process. It was like 400 and something tasks and that I was eager to complete.
Yes.
And the third would be the culture, the people. I think the people will, create your company. And
Hmm.
pretty much everyone that I have known from right at home are, amazing people. They not only the corporate, staff, but also the franchisees. Most of them are very kind people,
Hmm.
because I believe they know what it takes to do this and they want to
Hmm.
share. And also because, the purpose of this type of job, taking care of people,
Yes.
you need to be kind,
Yes.
right?
Yes. I
So
love that.
that's probably why right at home. And also, on a deeper level, I wanted to show my kids, no, that you can do
Hmm.
whatever you put your mind to.
Hmm.
Um, Literally, I just decided that I wanted to show them that whatever you want to achieve, you need to try and you need to do your best, and it will happen. We are enough, and we are intelligent, and we are uh, able to do
Hmm.
whatever we want to do. And if we analyze it, pretty much everything in the world was made from another person that was not much different than us. So
Hmm.
I wanted to just leave them with something as a learning, and also as a some as a business in the future.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. So really it comes down to the reputation of the brand, and, finding an opportunity where you could, you know, bring your family to the US and then leave them a legacy one day. I love it. It doesn't get any better than that, right? The American story right there.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so, being newer to the role and thinking about the process, and the support structure really that Right at Home does provide our owners, what would you say has been the most valuable part to you?
Well, knowing that I have a support system, that I
Mhm.
have subject matter expertise, a team of people that is very knowledgeable about, legal stuff. And the licensure part of the process was, of course, I was completely new to it. And
Mhm.
Ginger was amazing to me. She helped me. I mean, I literally told her, like, explain it like for dummies, because this is so new to me. And she was
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
kind. She's so kind. And you could tell that she cared. It was
Yes.
not just like a, something to mark done, and that's
Mhm.
it. So yeah, probably the experts that we have. And I really like also the Tuesdays meetings,
Mhm.
where we discuss, pretty much everything from vendors, other franchisees, talking about experiences, types of funding. I mean, I really like those meetings, and that's very much a lack of, my corporate background. So
Mhm.
it lines up with that. Um, so yeah.
All right, wonderful. Thank you. And walk us through what a typical day looks like for you, if there is something typical, right?
Well, yeah, it is. It depends on the day. I do billing and payroll every Monday, for instance. So Mondays for me are busy. Um, But I have a structure for pretty much every day that is similar. I have a a daily meeting in the morning
Mhm.
with a tool that we use. It is Monday, and it's basically like a funnel, like a big funnel.
Mhm.
Like we go, through every prospect to know where we are. What's the next step for each case, and that's one. That's a part of the day. Then we have a wrap-up meeting by 3:30, 4 p.m.,
Mhm.
where we basically discuss quality, because the AM meeting is acquisition and the PM meeting is quality, because
Mhm.
without quality, there's no
That's right.
retention, and without retention, there's no, business. So
Mhm.
it's very important for us to not only always be in acquisition mode, but also um, take care of what we have now, and we try to have the same level of care, for every client. Every client is All our clients are very important, and doesn't
Mhm.
matter if it's a 2 hour case per week or a 24/7. Um, we always do, quality calls, and we try to be with them and with the caregivers to understand that everything is going right.
I love that. All right. Thank you for sharing. And you're right, it is all about the quality and one client at a time and making sure that you're making an impact,
Yeah.
and for them and their families at the end of the day. So can you think of a recent story that you'd like to share, or maybe a moment that either impacted you, your team, or something where you felt that it really made a difference?
Well, there are a lot of stories, but well, I mean, most recently, a week ago, that my daughter was born, a caregiver was doing a blanket with a client
Hmm.
for her, so it was very touching.
Wow.
Um, and they sent me a card, and it was beautiful because you could see the craft and the love, there, and and that's when basically realize some moments when you realize you're basically, providing a very important part of, society, which is
Hmm.
jobs, and reliable jobs that we can. And I mean, with for our top performance, we're always trying to protect their hours, and
Hmm.
because we understand how important that is for a family. So, um, yeah, I mean, every moment where we are reminded of the why,
Hmm.
creating jobs, um, and basically promoting uh, care and extending the lifespan of our clients. That's basically what we value the most. And
Yeah.
yeah, that story was interesting, and there's also other stories which are not as interesting, but I had to cover a shift one time because the caregiver we always try to have a team of caregivers,
Hmm.
the primary caregiver, the secondary, the third, and so on, and we also have backups on top of that, to make
Hmm.
sure that we never miss a shift, and no one is alone.
Yes.
uh, but for some reason there was a moment where no one was available, and our care director was also not available, and I did the shift, and I was happy because I believe, if you need to know every part of the job, so every part of the company. So because now I understand more, and
Hmm.
what it takes to be there, and yeah.
Absolutely. I love that. And I love that there's always moments of stories, and it doesn't get any better than that. So,
Mhm.
just like yourself not too long ago, you were going through the process and you watched these videos, as you
Oh
mentioned.
yeah.
So, we have prospects currently going through that same process. And
Mhm.
I would love for you to share, a tip or just anything that you feel would bring them value as they're pursuing right at home as that opportunity.
Whew, yeah, lots of things. I mean, first of all, um, I think they need to understand the type professionals they are and what do they need to hire for, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably the biggest thing, hiring someone that you're excited to have on the team
Mm-hmm.
rather than just, let's see how it goes and let's hire this person because I'm in a rush and I need to hire like, you
Mm-hmm.
know,
Yeah.
anybody. So I would rather just wait and have the right team in place, someone that you really um, complete, the skill set that is needed for this.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. I mean, hiring is probably the most important, and also your frontline. Your caregivers are
Yep.
not just for covering shifts. You need to properly do a background check. You need to properly even, do some research about them and
Mm-hmm.
with family members, with other um, companies and so on. Uh, because it doesn't matter if it's super urgent, but you need to make sure that they are a good fit.
Mm-hmm.
And I always try to hire CNAs and the ones that are more experienced, more professional. I think it's more important quality than making things in a rush. So hiring is something very important. The other part would be researching the territory and the zip codes and the facilities, your referral
Mm-hmm.
sources. I mean, just try to put yourself in day one and
Yeah.
what would you do? Like, what are the referral sources, the main contacts, and there's a ton of, support materials from right at home that you will find.
Mm-hmm.
But you need to do it yourself. I mean, you will have some support, but if you're not 100% in and 100% there, I mean, it's not an easy thing. It's not an easy investment.
Mm-hmm.
There's moments where you will even, second guess and have, intrusive thought
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
because pretty much, I mean, this is a business from scratch. You need to, be aware that
Mm-hmm.
you need to be there 100%. And there are going to be moments where you're frustrated and moments where you're going to be super happy and celebrating.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to be very patient and very resilient and structured, I guess, to be always trying to be 1% better and 1%, improvement
Mm-hmm.
week. And if you do that, then you just zoom out and you'll see a picture where there's growth, and
Mm-hmm.
if you see the week by week, you'll see like fluctuations but if you zoom out and you see the quarterly view, you'll see a very clear trend where you're growing, and that's very exciting. And yeah, I mean, I would say those things. And um yeah, I mean, hiring, research, doing the research, and trusting yourself, right? I mean, believing in yourself even when things seem to be completely wrong. Just continue believing in yourself. And also, I mean, having the right partner, the right partner in terms of your spouse. My wife has supported pretty much all the crazy things that I have thought. So you need to have someone that supports you and believes in you. And in order to have that, you need to have proven yourself with her in the past, right? This is not like, yeah, of course, let me just believe in this guy. I mean, you need some sort of history
Yes.
to make it happen. And yeah, I mean, just go for it. Life is short. Life is so short, and we
Mm-hmm.
need to. I mean, I would rather try and give my 100% than then, when I'm 45 be miserable because I didn't try. And so that's my I don't know if I'm talking about a lot of different routes.
No, excellent advice, actually. It's wonderful. And, it's great for candidates to be able to hear from owners who are in it every day. And
Mhm.
so, no, I appreciate everything you shared. Excellent advice. Um, It's been such a pleasure meeting with you today. I want to thank you for your time, for sharing your journey, both personal and professional, and your love for this business. And it's evident that you love this business, you care about people, you care about your staff, you want to do a good job. And for us at Right at Home, we're honored to have you as part of our family. So thank you so
Oh,
much.
thank you very much. Appreciate it
Yes.
very much.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.
All
Thank you.
right.